Alright, for the first problem, 6-8, we have to find the inverse. Whenever we want to find the inverse of something, we switch x and y. And then we try to solve this for y. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2. And then here we have arc sine, which is the same thing as inverse sine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sine the right side. Well, whatever I do to the right side, I have to do to the left side. So I got the sine of x over 2 equals 3y. Now, normally I would say divide by 3, but to make it easier to look at, I'm going to say to multiply by 1/3. So my answer turns out to be 1/3 sine x over 2 equals y. If I wanted to do the arc sine of the negative square root of 2 over 2, what I would do is I would, first of all, remember that this is in the fourth quadrant. And so this is negative square root of 2 over 2. Now, since this is a 45, 45, 90 triangle, because this side would be the square root of 2, what this would be is negative 45 degrees. But we're working in radians, so my answer is going to turn out to be negative pi over 4. If I did our cosine of 1/2, let's do negative 1/2. Cosine, when it's negative, is the one in the second quadrant. So there's negative 1. And the 2 is the hypotenuse. And this is a 30, 60, 90 triangle where this is 30. So that part is going to be 150. Once again, we want the answers in radians. So this is going to turn out to be 5 pi over 6. Alright, we'll do one more here, like example number 2. We have the cosine of the arctan of the square root of 3 minus the arcsine of the square root of 3 over 2. So because they're both positive, we're going to put these in the first quadrant. So that's the square root of 3 over 1, which means this is going to be, sorry, I should do this with, so that's going to be a reference angle of 60, which turns out to be, multiplying by pi over 180, pi over 3. Minus, this one is the arcsine of the square root of 3 over 2, which also turns out to be a 60 because it's basically the same triangle, which is once again pi over 3. Now, of course, pi over 3 minus pi over 3 is 0, and so we need to know what the cosine of 0 is. Cosine of 0, well, 0 points out this way, the point is 1, 0, and the cosine is the x value, which is equal to 1. And so if you need more help, please email me and I'll go through some more examples.